grab the CP.
All right. You got it.
Thanks.
Okay. So then we go to upkeep, and Gambit actually has an upkeep each round. So that is his high stakes. I choose to either roll 2 or 5 dice. This time, for the first one, I'm going to roll 5 dice, looking for not a 1. Have a 1, so that's a bummer. And moving on to main phase.
I'll find my Iceman. Here he is.
I'm going to spend 2 CP to upgrade bow staff, and I am rolling.
Okay.
That's a 2, 3, 4. So I want that heart up in there. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm ready to attack.
Okay. My turn. I am going to upgrade that because I also do collateral damage with that ability, so rolling it might not be... I'm in here. Now that I think about it. And then I'm going to play Gliding on Thin Ice. Lets me roll a die and start gaining those precious ice shards.
Ice shards.
On a 5, we store 4. It's a good number.
Ooh.
Okay. And then let's not roll like we did against Stella, where I didn't gain a single shard the entire match. This is exactly what I was doing. That's crazy. I don't want that right now. So I'm gonna chuck it all. Roll 2. There goes 1 die. It's already got me on edge because we're not rolling well. Yeah, that's a little better.
Yeah, that's a thing, isn't it?
A new follow.
Yes. Insanity Fangs here. That will... Yeah, I'm just going to keep it. Ready to attack.
All right. By the way, thank you, Purple Cubby, for the follow. I know I'm not appearing streaming right now because OBS hates me a bit. But I see you in Blunder's stream, and I appreciate it. Anyway, so I'm going for Card Shark. First off, I'm activating ability with a red die, so I am going to charge a die, or a card. So we'll throw that on there. And then activating the ability, I will accelerate, and then I will deal 7 damage, and I'm going to use the +3 to make it 10 against the tree.
Yep, 10 to the tree, down to 60.
Yep.
Okay.
Oop. And that's my go.
That's your go. Okay, it's my go. Cold Treat, gain a CP. Store a shard. And then it's going to be 7 defendable.
7 defendable.
And we'll make... Okay. Do we want to hit the dinosaur with that?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Okay. So his defense gives him a daze. Boop. And then he gets hit for 7. That's down to there. All right. Okay. Anything for main phase 2 for you?
No, I am good.
Okay. Yeah, same. All right. So we're going up to boss attack. Here we go. That's a bummer. Yikes. So that is going to be triggering his goring hit. Ouchtown. So this is a ranged attack. First, we gotta do this on 2, and this on 6. Okay. So he's not critting us, but is hitting us both for 15 defendable damage.
That's
Yeesh.
a lot.
Yep.
And it's defendable. I mean, that's the bright side.
Yeah. I'll spend a momentum to be able to defend against it,
Sure.
and then I'll roll my defense.
Eesh.
And these do nothing.
Eesh.
I hit back for a whole 1. Wow. Yeah, all right. I hit back for 1 to the dinosaur. Unfortunately, it's not an attack.
All right.
So he takes 1,
Okay.
and I take 15.
No problem.
Ow.
Let's see what my defense is going to do. I do not have to spend momentum because I am standing right next to him. We're going to prevent 2 and then deal 1 as well.
Okay.
We'll deal 1. I'm going to prevent 2, taking 13. Down to 20.
Oof.
Yeah, good start.
Yep. Mantis.
Yeah.
All right, so we got rocked by that. So now we advance Crisis Clock 2, and he's going to gear up by rolling 1 die per hero. And he gains a shield for each strike. That's 1. So he gains a shield. That's kind of okay.
Right.
Because we're not really wanting to damage him anyway.
Yeah. We want to daze him. That's all we're focused on.
Yeah. All right, first player will pass to you, and it's your turn for movement.
Let's grab.
Do you want that evade?
That's tempting, yeah. I'm not worried about. Yeah, I'll take the evade.
All right. Okay. I think I will take the 3 health and the crit token here. So I get that. Puts me up to 21. Okay. We've got upkeep. I think I'm going to roll 5 again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Didn't roll a 1, so I can charge twice on red and once on black.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. I'm glad I was loading up this heal one here.
What are your guys' thoughts on the DT video today? I was like, meh. Obviously we're excited for more heroes, if that's truly what they were showing there. It's interesting that they're doing single heroes.
I think it's cool for the industry. I think it's less impactful for us because we just get all of the things.
Right.
So having we're obviously not going to rebuy singlet stuff. I don't know about you, but I probably wouldn't get the battle chest thing to take 4 people with me. But if I go someplace to play Dice Throne, I'm bringing the whole thing anyway. Sure. I mean, but that's just me.
If it's ranked, like we do ranked, I know you said you don't. Ranked is a good opportunity to not have to bring a whole box.
Yeah.
Like Ulnik, when he plays, he literally brings every season. So having the strong box be not thematic, I guess, is cool. You know, I'm not going to buy enough to fit all the heroes. It would just be one.
I'm spending 1 CP for Gumbo to roll 5 dice. And on a 6, I gain a disillusion, but I heal none.
Heal none.
Okay. But disillusion, a player with this token may spend it during their main phase. When spent, choose a player to heal to, or remove a negative status effect from that player. Cool.
You're already in the main phase. I haven't done keep your card.
Yeah.
I too drew into my defense upgrade.
I am really curious about the the kid version, or like the younger audience's my first dice thrown kind of situation. Because
Do you think it's just
that,
just redesigned boards, or do you think it's pyromancer skills just with a different look?
I don't think it's just an art thing. I think they probably are simplifying the rules a little bit.
Maybe less abilities.
Yeah, or like less complicated things or combo-y things. It's probably more like you roll these things. This is the thing you do.
This is what you
like
do.
just more
You're gonna
straight
something
damage
regardless.
kind of stuff. Yeah, something along those lines where it'd be a little easier for younger kids to kind of parse.
Sure, makes
as
sense.
Opposed to this and that and the other thing.
Okay. You did main, I did main. I think at this point.
Main.
Main.
Baby. It's her birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, kitty. Alright, I'm gonna roll.
Precious 2-year-old.
Okay. I'm gonna take. We really like the glides. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Slide.
Slide with me. Just slide with me. Come on.
I'm gonna try. I need one more turn here to ramp up. 2, 4, 5, 6. That's gonna get me some momentum. We get a large, then we're gonna hit the tree with the large. Last roll. Oh, so close. Ready to attack.
Okay. I'm trying to fend off a kitten here. Whoa. Ouch. That's my whole hand. Okay. Here we go. Okay. What do we got? We got 2, 3, 5, 6. I don't think that's anything over here. Ha! Kitty. I'm gonna. Oh, that is bow staff mastery.
That's a fun ability.
Let's just do that. I think. Yeah. I'll just lock that in.
All right.
Okay.
Back to me. We rolled awesome. Unfortunately, we're gonna miss out on. Oh, we won't miss out. We're gonna convert, and then keep 2. Then we're ready for next round. Inflicted dice cube, which does not do anything to the enemy die here, so I will convert that into 1 momentum. It'll be 6 damage, and I think I'll probably maybe just pop the dinosaur again.
Yeah, that seems good. That way he will he'll take 3 on the shield, and then another 3. I
took 6 off. I owe him 3 the shield, but then he gets a thing.
Yep, and gets a daze.
Yep. Then your go.
Okay. Then me down here, I'm doing bow staff mastery. I'm using a 6 to activate, but that doesn't matter on activating. That's just for the upkeep that 6 gives things. So I accelerate once with bow staff mastery. I'll choose this card here. And then I will deal 5 damage and roll 5 dice.
I'm going to meet him real quick. I think feedback is like the best way to do things, because if you're making product for the people and your fans.
Okay.
That's what I would roll.
Yeah.
Then obviously you want to give the fans what they want, right? And I think feedback is much there to make sure it's right the first time.
I don't really need to do the more damage, but I think I do want to heal here. So I will pop this one It's going to make it 7 damage.
Okay.
But more importantly, I will heal for half of 2. Wow, those are backwards. So I heal a whole 1, and I get in for 7, and I think I will also hit the dinosaur.
Yep.
To get a 3rd daze on there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Is there a max? Yes.
Yeah, 5 is the stack limit. And then I flip this card over.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it for me.
Sure. I'm gonna save my CP. I do have a defense upgrade, but I'm gonna save that for a rainy day.
Yeah. Okay. So we're up to the enemy turn.
Yep.
Cat is just constantly trying to get my hand here.
But I agree. Like, it did seem like it was all over the place. We didn't really get a concrete answer of like, this is what we're doing. It's just like, this is what we're potentially doing.
Trigger and stomp here. All right, so we have crits in 2 and 3. It's here, and this is 2. There. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I do still have a crit token on me, so I will be getting crit by this.
Oof.
But it hits us for undefendable damage. 4 undefendable damage. This is the one attack that isn't mitigated by the crisis tokens.
Sure.
And then I will take 2 bleed as well.
2, 3, 4, down to 16. Should have recruited Mantis.
2, 3, 4, down to 18. And then Crisis Clock advances twice. And then he rolls a die per hero. And he recovers 1 daze, or removes 1 daze. Okay. First player passes back to me. Oh, after his attack, I get to draw a card.
Nice.
Ooh. All right, movement time. I think before the bleed triggers, I'll go here and remove 1. Remove the bleed. Where would you like to move?
I will. Let's take. I'm gonna go ranged on this one. Let's, because I can go iffy. So let's do the card draw.
Yep.
Spot.
Perfect.
I'll draw a card. We will draw into. Skiing is believing. More ice shards. That's what we want.
All right. Upkeep. I'm gonna roll 2 dice this time for my thing here instead. I got a 6, so I can charge anything. Let's charge this one. And then I roll once for bleed.
Mm-hmm.
I take a damage. Down to 17. Income. CP card. You may reroll up to 2 dice during high stakes. Okay. I'm gonna trigger this disillusion to heal 2.
Okay. I can remove statuses too, I believe.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But that's right. I feel good about the bleed, that it will resolve itself within 2 more turns. I have faith.
Not the way you're rolling.
That's true. It's gonna be the opposite of that. That's for dang sure. All right. So then I'm ready to roll here. I either want something huge or not. I mean, that's that bow staff mastery again.
good when you have your spade charged, and you can tack
Yeah.
that on too.
Yeah. I think
All right, it's not bad at all. Damage is damage.
right. I think I'm gonna keep the 6 and the 3. This may be crazy talk here. All right, I'm gonna keep a 1. That's not.
Have something.
I mean, I've got Bojutsu, but I think I'm going to use Rogue's Kiss to change any one of my dice to a spade or heart. I think I will do that.
Okay.
So I can sleight of hand, and then I'm ready to attack.
Yeah. Like my income, I drew into 6 it. Nothing to really do here. Maybe we spend 1 for skiing is believing. That lets us gain shards right to our board. Sure. We were not going to get statused. Roll 1, gain half the value. Baby, we rolled a 6.
Nice.
3 to the board. Now the motors. I don't want to say warming up because that's not true. All right. Roll. Hard straight. Or did I close?
Almost.
3, 4, 5, 6. I won't argue momentum here, so let's see if we can get a 2. A 1. Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm ready to attack. That's all I got.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to use sleight of hand. Since I'm using a heart in this activation, I will charge a heart. I'm going to be charging this one here. And then instead of accelerating 2 times, I'm going to choose to regain an ace and inflict disruption, which I'm going to use to gain momentum instead, because it won't do anything otherwise. And then I'll deal 7 damage. I don't want to do this because I'm not using a spade or club. So, let's see. You're doing a pretty substantial hit on the tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 8, 16 total, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 momentum to do ranged, to do the 7 damage over here. That's 6, 7 to get another crisis on him. Yeah, and then I still have 1 momentum left over to be able to block his attack when it comes in.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for me.
All right, Mr. Iceman. Store 3 in the freezer. We can store exactly 3 in the freezer, so that is nice and full. It feels just as good as like having your real life freezer full.
Right? You're like, yeah, when I need this, it's there.
I can transfer, so we'll leave everything in there. We'll just take the glide out, and right now it's going to be 8. I'm going to burn all my momentum for this. That's fine. Okay, so 8 to the tree.
Okay.
Bring them to 52. Then we go back to the board because we got a glide. We're going to spend said glide. The glide up to awesome. Store 2 in the freezer. Okay. So we will convert, keeping 2. Gaining another glide. Inflict a dice cube. We know that's going to give us momentum. Oh, sorry. I got to spend a momentum for that first attack. And then I'll gain it. So I would go to... Would have went to 1, gained it back to 2.
Yeah. I have a question here on missions and using the slide. The slide description I think says make another attack against the same target. In missions, does that mean that you don't have to spend another momentum? Because if you made it ranged to hit a target, you
Let me check the Discord. I'm sure it's in there.
are attacking the same person.
So you think it's ranged the entire offensive roll phase?
So I feel like it's either that, or if you don't have enough momentum to do twice, then you can't slide ranged. Like with one momentum, right? Because then you couldn't target the same target. Like, because you are adjacent to, like, in melee to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ranged attack him and then slide and didn't have momentum to make the second one ranged, you can't then target him because slide says you have to target the same
Right. I agree with that.
target.
But I'm just wondering if then I'm still back at, do I have to spend 2 momentum, right?
Right. Or is it 1 momentum for the whole shebang?
Your offensive roll phase resulted in an ability that has a glide path. You may spend this token at the conclusion of your opponent's defensive roll phase. Oh, I forgot to do that too.
Which they don't have in this case.
Doesn't have it. That's right. If spent, follow the glide path to immediately activate an additional offensive ability targeting the same opponent without needing to satisfy the roll objective. Glide can only be spent at the end of the roll phase. This means that if you are activating an ability that lets you gain a second glide, you cannot spend the one you already have to make room. Secondary abilities on hero upgrade cards cannot be glided to. Activating an ability that was glided to counts as a new and distinct roll phase, offensive, targeting, and defensive.
So that sounds like you do have to spend another momentum.
And it doesn't have to be the same target.
But
so activating the ability that was glided to counts as a new and distinct roll phase, offensive, targeting, and defensive.
But the glide description said it needed to be the same target.
To immediately activate an additional offensive ability targeting the same opponent. So maybe when they say targeting, maybe like in a King of the Hill match.
Because of the targeting roll. I don't know.
I still think it's 2 range or 2 momentum to
2 momentum.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just another thing to plan for then, is to make sure that that's going to be available.
Right.
When you have a slide available. Okay. That sounds good. We can move on.
So we glided, we paid for that one, then we glided to this one. We stored 2, we gained the momentum and then spent it to go to 1 to make it ranged. So then it'll be 6 defendable to the tree.
3, 4, 5, 6. All right, down to 46.
Mm-hmm. Mud Turtle also agrees that it's 2 momentum because it's 2 attacks. But the targeting thing, that's a good question. Leaflet says same opponent. At the back of his leaflet says new distinct roll phase.
The FAQ says
otherwise,
including targeting thing. Yeah. We'll figure that out some other time. Okay. That's us, right?
That is us.
Anything main phase 2?
2 CP.
For me.
Yeah, I gotta hang on to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell what status effects. I don't think I really need it here.
All right.
Okay.
Definitely not for you, at least.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So here we go. Enemy turn. Up. Looks like we got tail swipe here. Relax, Gambit. All right. So we have a crit on 4 and 1, which is up here and under you.
That's me.
This one is just damage. So Tail Swipe hits us both range. It's 14 damage, but reduced 2 per daze token. So 6 down, so it's 8 defendable. You get hit for 11 defendable instead.
Okay. 11 defendable. Okay.
I'm getting hit for 8. Okay. I will spend the momentum to be able to defend. Should have tried to upgrade this.
Ugh.
And I just hit back for 2.
2 on Stegosaurus.
And then I take 8 down to 11.
Okay. I'll defend mine. I'm taking 11. So I'm being critted on.
It's down to 27. Ugh, gotta focus on tree.
Hiya! Oh. This isn't bad, but it's not good. So I'm going to prevent 2. So it was 14, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm taking 9. On 2 numbers, I can store a shard. And then I'm going to roll my evade for 9 damage. 1 or a 2, we evade all damage. On a 1, we evade all damage.
Nice.
That's it.
Okay. Then we are back up here. We are advancing the crisis clock by 2. We're passing gear up. So he rolls 2. No strikes.
Nice.
No shields. That's actually, I think, less good for us. First player goes to you. And
phase.
we move.
I gotta look at your board here. I wonder that momentum is now became a hot commodity for me. But I'm gonna roll big. You know what? I'll take the momentum, and if I don't roll big, I'll hit the. I don't need to hit the dinosaur.
Okay.
We'll just take it. That's fine.
So that's 2 for you get the momentum, and we got 2 crit tokens on you. I'll just move here to be in between them both.
Okay. So I have 2 crits. Not that I know what they are, but we'll find out.
Yep. Okay. It's down to us. I have an upkeep of rolling 2 for high stakes.
Take my
I
income
get to
phase.
charge this ace, and then I roll 1 for bleed.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, it was rolling to 6, and it bumped backwards. I take 1 from bleed. I'm down to 10.
Okay. I just drew a really nice card.
All right. Well, you are up first.
Ready to make some magic here? Here we go.
I'll get my CP card.
Here we go. We're gonna roll. Yeah. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's not quite what we want. Let's work some magic. I'm going for it. Second roll. Third roll. Barely even rolled. Ready to attack.
Okay. I am ready to roll here as well.
We're basic around here. We're medium basic.
All right. I do have a samesies. Give it a shot.
More clear if I put it up to this camera? Nope. Maybe it green screened out.
Wasn't there a... it's gonna be sleight of hand again. Lacking confidence. May have been the 6. All right. I am also ready to attack.
Okay. I'm first player, so I'll go first. We rolled into a basic. We did not get the 4 of a kind, which would have store a shard, but that's okay. Right now it's going to be 6 defendable. And then I can transfer. So we're going to transfer the glide, and we're going to transfer 1 token. And then, so 6 damage. I do have to spend a momentum to make that ranged, because then we will smack the 3 for 6.
Okay. It's down to 40.
40. Okay, now we're going to bounce back to Iceman, because we pulled the glide out. We're going to glide down to everybody chill, gain an ice shard, so now we're at stack. We're going to deal 5. We can choose one, either add a damage per ice shard, which is what we're going to do, or I could gain 2 shards and draw a card. I got the best cards in my hand, so we're going to do deal 5 and then add 1 per shard, so it'll be 10. And then I'm going to play Only Have Ice for You, which will add 1 damage per ice shard, so it's going to be 15 damage.
Holy cow.
Freezing up that tree.
Yeah, you are. So that costs momentum?
That will also cost momentum. Imagine if I didn't, and I would just hit the dinosaur for a lot of damage.
Yeah.
10, 15, down to 25.
25. Yeah, that's a bit better.
And then a second main phase, I am good. I guess you gotta attack.
Yeah. All right, so I'm doing the
15.
Light of hand.
Mud Turtle calls me basic. Call me basic when you get hit for 15.
I get to charge a red card. Not super. Well, I guess it doesn't hurt to have that charge just in case. And then I will choose to accelerate 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're going to go for this one here. And then I will deal 7. I think I'm going to also use this roll a die and add it to the attack.
I should have did that too. It's simultaneous, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I'll spend mine because that is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Nice.
I add 5 more damage.
I'm going to add 1. Ready? Watch. It's going to be a 1. Here we go. Because we're staying basic. I'll add 3.
All right.
1, 2, 3. So right now he's at 22.
Okay. So the 3 from you, and then 5 and 7 is 12 from me. Boop, boop. Down to 10.
Easy peasy.
Okay. So, main phase 2. I think this... Oh, not that. I think this might be worth it for me here to do my upgrade. It adds another die.
Yeah, another die is nice.
Yeah.
You just got to roll it.
Right. Okay. Then, yeah, I think I'm good.
I think I'm
You're
good as well. I do have my defense upgrade too, but right now I'm just having a hard time managing my CP and my momentum, so I'm going to hold off.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. Enemy roll.
I like that.
That is a little bit better. Yeah, because he is stomping instead. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Because that's 4 undefendable, and it's going to inflict the 2 bleeds on you. And
There is.
6 and 3 is here and here, so I get another bleed. Awesome.
Hello, y'all.
Yo.
Hello.
Oh, you're playing missions?
Little missions.
Yeah, we are. Are the... Oh, yeah. The molecular acceleration is unique status effect.
Yes.
May not be transferred or removed by any means except high stakes or when an ace card explodes. Okay,
Can't
so I
touch
could
it.
what status effects and not lose the those. That's pretty cool. All right, so 4 damage. Yeah, I'm just taking that.
Taking it as well.
Down to 6 and getting another bleed.
Down to 12 with 2 bleeds. Come on, crit tokens. Give me something good.
Okay, so your crit tokens here, since he just attacked, are +2 and 2 CP.
Nice. I'll take that.
That's all right.
Okay.
Crisis Clock. Advances twice. He rolls twice. Removes 1 daze.
I'm okay with that.
Yep. So we're just gonna win it right here. First player passes back to me. I think I'm all in. Get off the
get off the thing, and I'll just stand next to you.
All right. There we go. Okay. Upkeep.
Roll my bleeds here.
I'm rolling my high stakes first.
Ooh,
nothing.
One comes off.
I'm rolling bleed now. Ooh, yeah,
nice.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Right.
Double 6s. Let's go.
Yeah. That disillusion.
No one makes us bleed our own blood.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So we've got CP card.
Oh, I gotta do that. CP card as well.
Try again.
You're in the ice site. All my good cards are coming up. Be prepared for another 15 basic.
Okay. Well, we don't. Hopefully, we won't need to, because we just need to do 10 damage, and we can save the big moves for the.
I don't mean to call it out, but do you want to, on your top right, your green screen is on some light. Yep. Yeah, yep, there you go. Boop. I thought, honestly, my heart stopped because I thought I got a dead pixel in my monitor.
I think my camera stand got bumped.
I cried a little bit inside and then realized it's on your end. There we go. Okay. Nope.
Okay. Let's have my foot on it. Let me know if it comes back. Okay. Here we go.
Poker face, poker face.
Yeah, it is. But I wouldn't be doing any damage.
If one of you dies, is mission failed? You finish the round, and then if you don't kill him, then it's defeat. I believe that's how it is.
Yeah. If it's on the first phase, then you lose. If it's on the boss, then you finish that round. I'll maybe pause with this and let you do your roll and see if I want to.
Makes sense. Keep
rolling.
All right, income, we're good. Lots of CP to spend here. We have 2 cards that's going to make this a pretty good turn here. So as long as we just roll something decent. Yeah. 2 through 4. We only need to do 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to waste a glide.
I hit the basic.
Yeah. Waste a glide.
I mean, I can always, roll for an attack as well.
Right. To be safe, basic would then do it. If this, yes, okay. Second roll. And then third roll. Okay. We're normal basic on my end, ready to attack.
All right, but that's just.
It's going to be
with the +2 attack modifier.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'd have to slide.
Yes. So if he can do 2 damage.
Okay. All right, then I will
You could also glide into everybody chill, and you do the second effect, and it'll even out your ice
That's
charge.
true. That's true. Yeah, don't hit him. Do poker face, because then I can do. He's right. So I can do 6 damage. I wouldn't transfer anything because I'm technically actually I could, because I would turn these into a glide. Transfer that out. Then my second part of this ability, it still does 5 damage base, but then I can gain 2 shards and draw a card. So it's resources for me, resources for you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sounds good then.
Yeah.
So then, I'll hit up Poker Face here. So I triggered with a red, so I gain, I'll gain a charge on the red, and then I accelerate 3 times, which I'll throw them all on this healing one. Gain a Disillusion, that's good for healing, and a CP, and draw a card, and inflict Disruption, which is gaining momentum.
The order in which that ability goes makes you feel like you just won the jackpot.
Right? Like that's just
give me everything.
It feels insane. Man, I can get rid of all the status effects apparently.
Yeah.
Then that's it for me.
All right, we'll start with 6 defendable damage, not 4 of a kind. So that's 6 to the tree.
6 to the tree.
Down
to
4.
4.
That comes back to me. I do have to glide here. So before we do the damage, we're going to convert this to a glide. That's instant. We're going to take these 2 down for the transfer. We'll spend the glide to go to everybody chill. We're going to gain an ice shard, then deal 5. We'll deal the 5, but then I'm going to choose to gain 2 ice shards, putting me back at stack and drawing a card. And then it'll be another 5 damage to the boss.
Okay.
I don't have momentum.
You are adjacent.
Oh,
You're next to the
oh,
tree.
that's right. Oh my god, I skipped movement phase on my end. This is what happens when you control 2 maps.
Yep.
All right, a heart attack.
All right. So we got him. Woo. So then before it hits main phase, then we succeed. Thank goodness. So we did get the perfect clear. Because we felled the great tree and scared Mr. Stego. So we, in total, get to distribute 12 health and 6 momentum.
I'm at 12 health.
I'm at 6. So if I take 6, then we're even up.
Okay.
And then there's another 6, so we could both take 3.
Sure. 15. And then 6 momentum.
It's looking like 3 each.
Yes. I don't know how the Sauron fight goes, so hopefully I don't need range.
No.
Okay.
I don't really remember. So
yeah, good.
Let's find out.
It's gonna be spoiler free.
Yep.
And then the Stego just runs away, health falls off, plot tokens disappear. Nothing fancy there.
Yeah.
And we still have our reroll plot tokens.
Yep. And here we go. Okay.
I bet you Sauron sounds like this. Caw-caw!
Yeah.
Spot on impersonation of Sauron.
I think so. Probably like, rawr,
Rawr.
I'm a god in these lands.
Rawr.
Rawr.
I was hoping like this map would be Nightcrawler friendly, but it doesn't seem like it's something you'd want to do. Like the damage is nice, but
yeah, and you still would pick up the thing when you move on to it.
Sure.
So it'd be pretty good.
Let's see.
Okay. So the boss fight. You find Sauron just as he's about to drain the life force of a mutant. Strength is the law of the jungle, he screeches. You cannot stop my hunger. So his setup, he gets 25 health plus 15 per player. So that's 55. Plus 3 per oppression. The goal is to reduce him to 0. Okay.
All right.
I guess we'll put the allies back out here.
I'm scared to recruit.
Well, now there's only 2 spaces that
Oh, sure.
aren't. All right, we rolled for crisis clock. I think we are ready to go. First player going to you.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to move to?
Let's pick up some health. So I will take the 6, please.
Okay.
That'll put me up
6er
to
for you.
21.
I'll go for the 5er.
Okay.
Put me to 20. All right.
All right.
Then I've got upkeep. I'm just going to roll 2.
Got income.
Hey, all my cards are fully charged. So now I need... What do I need? Bojutsu would be pretty good.
Everything on
So
your
you could
board is
do-
really good. Soul
So
Mastery
you
is
do-
Soul Mastery would be insane for you right now. Deal 5, roll, potentially do 5, and then pop your aid for another 5. And if you have Gambit's Gambit in your hand, pop your any other card.
Which I don't.
Oh, okay. I was hoping he would. All right.
Yeah. Nothing super crazy. Do you still had a bleed token?
No,
Or did you
I got rid of them
resolve that?
all.
Nice. Okay, so I guess I'm rolling. See what we got here. I mean, 3, 4, 5, 6 is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Let's see that 2. Let's see this 2. Nope.
Ooh.
All right. It's fine. Still ready to attack.
Just so we do it in order, I think I'm player 1. Not that it matters for rolling, but
Yep.
just turn order.
Totally didn't
It's fine.
didn't realize that.
Okay. I have nothing to play right now, so let's just roll the die, and that'll determine what we're going to do. Right? It's the whole point of the game. Ooh. I have a Twice as Wild in my hand. Problem is his alt is not very enticing.
I mean, if you have an empty freezer, it's pretty good.
Yeah. It sets up. I guess it does set up a potential great next turn. Yep.
And gains 2 momentum.
That's also true. There's one more 6.
You in there. You got 6 CP? Dang.
One more 6. We're already committed, so I'll 6 it.
Okay.
For a 6, I am ready to attack.
All right. Well, you're first.
I'm first. I get to do my thing. Ultimate. Ugh.
Yeah.
Store 5.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. This time I remembered. Inflict 2 dice cube. 2 momentum is what that means.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be 13. I don't have any cards that add damage, unfortunately. So it'll be 13 plus the 2. So 15 to Sauron. Down to 40. Oop. Okay. Nothing else for me.
Woo! All right, so I'm triggering the card shark here. I accelerate once, which I don't do. I don't also put out one for the 4 or the 5 because they're all full. So I'll deal 7, and then I will spend 1 here. Let's... Yeah, let's just do the ace of spades because I used the 6, so I get a +2, and it does +3 damage, so that's +5. This is a 12 pack here. That feels pretty good.
Yep.
10, 11, 12, down to 28. Oh wait, no, it's defendable. His defense is prevent 2 damage.
Yep.
So 30. That's fine.
Yep.
And
second main phase.
Second main.
I do have a card I'm going to play. It's called Frozen Cons. I remove for free. I remove a shard from my freezer. Roll a die based on the outcome. On a 6, I draw 2 cards. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Bye-bye and tip it. All right. Anything from you?
I have 7 cards in hand, so I'm going to sell card magic to gain a CP, since I'm probably not going to be rolling 5 things.
Sure.
And I think I'll save the disillusion for now.
Yeah.
All right, so we're up here. Here we go. Well.
Okay.
We've got the Drain Life Force.
Kind of want to...
and it would crit on me to inflict dominance.
Let's reroll a die. Nudge, nudge.
Yeah. So, I think it's got to be the 6.
Yes.
And we're just unfortunately locked into the other things. Are you using your token?
Yeah, I'll
for
spend
that?
mine. Yep.
Okay.
So spending a plot token to make the enemy reroll a die is part of your perk sheet.
It's a feat.
Good.
Into 2.
Good.
Okay. So that will put out these here on 2 and 4. I actually kind of wanted to get hit by this so I could just transfer it back to him.
Sure.
But that's okay. All right, so he's hitting us both for range. Opponent loses 1 CP. Boo. And then deal 7 defendable damage.
Okay. I'll lose my CP. I'll quick roll my defense. For 3
do you have...
Oh, sorry.
Are you spending a momentum to get ranged for that?
Yes. Thank you for the reminder.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. We're going to deal 1 back, 3 back.
Ooh.
Down to 27.
27.
Okay.
All right. Then I am going to roll my defense here. Every time. I get an accelerate and hit 1 back. And my cards are all full. So I just do 1 damage back.
Yeah.
Hooray. Down to 26. He's hitting for 7. I'm going to do... Where is it? Not this time to prevent 6. So I will take 1.
Okay. I will not
19.
play anything and just take 6.
Okay.
Gross.
All right. So then we advance Crisis Clock twice. And he triggers Gear Up. We roll 1 per hero. And he gains 2 shields.
Yep.
And then we also triggered Trauma Aid. Heal 3 for each hero that has any CP.
Wow.
Rude. I do have CP.
As I do.
So he gains 6. Up to 32.
Wow. I want my hero to have that ability.
Yeah, that's lame sauce. I'm just going to point out a thing for us to take note of. Next turn, he's going to Hungry Howl, he gains flight, and each hero receives collateral damage equal to the number of CP that hero has
So what you're saying
to a
is I
maximum
should
of 8.
alt again, is what you're saying.
I think, yeah, I
Okay.
think it's time for some cardsies.
Or maybe try to see if Nick Fury's on the top of that ally deck.
Something here. Okay, great. So first player will pass back to me, and it's movement time. Suddenly, I'm not as thrilled for the 1 CP there.
Yeah, I don't want it. Let's see here. I have 15 health.
I'm at 19. I think I want to take this momentum because I think I'm going to get an ally finally.
Okay. I will grab. I'm going to have a solid next turn too if I can get some stuff going. I do have. I sold what status? I have a buy, so I'm okay with, taking a crit.
Mm-hmm.
So I will grab the +3. Go big on this turn.
Yeah. Sounds good. I'll put that over there. You get your +3.
And 1 crit token, right?
Yep. Got a crit.
Okay.
And then it's us for upkeep. I'm not going to roll because my stuff is all fully charged. I'm going to spend 1 momentum for Squirrel Girl.
Okay.
She gets replaced by Iron Man. If I have the same symbol, you can set your deck and do undefendable damage. And then once per round during the main phase, I will do this during this main phase of spending 3 momentum, and all heroes gain a bonus +1 attack modifier.
Thank you.
And I choose a face-up boost tile anywhere on the map and pick it up and gain its reward.
Nice. There's only
I'll
one
take-
option.
I'll take this +1 that's on this crit token.
Oh, it's not the actual crit token?
No, it's a
Choose a face up.
face-up
Okay.
face-up boost tile.
Okay.
So I'll get that +1. He's at 32. Yeah, probably can't get there this turn. Okay, that's CP card.
CP card.
Income. I'm not used to upkeep, and so I forget about income.
All right. Dump your CP.
Yep, I'm gonna triple up here. Draw 3. All right, I'm going to sell Call Your Bluff to gain a CP to put me at 2, to spend both for Bojutsu 2. And then I think I'll sell what status effects for 1 to use for Poker Face 2. No. I will keep the 1 in case I need samesies, and then I'll main phase 2 Poker 2. That's it.
Yep.
All right. I'm ready to roll.
Ultimate. It's your turn.
Yeah.
Every game we've had back-to-back alts.
No pressure now.
Same turn even.
I don't think it's happening this time.
I have them with 6 shields, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think I am ready to attack, and I'm going to go for this Bojutsu 2.
All right.
So let me bloaty 2 aces. I was like, wait, this isn't fully charged. He was bumped over here.
Blew
Okay.
off.
Yep, we're good. We're good.
All right. We got lots, 5 CP to spend. We have 2 dice mods and a bunch of Iceman cards here. So let's roll an alt. Or equivalent.
why not?
Why not? We did it once, we can do it again. Easy peasy, baby.
There you go.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Confidence, baby.
Nailed it.
All right. Let's dump our CP for twice as wild. 1, 2, 3. For an alt. And then before I lock anything in. So I want to get rid of this CP. I guess I can wait till main phase. Give me 1 second here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just overload on shards, but that's fine. Okay, ready to attack. Ultimate.
All right. So I am going to do Bojutsu 2, gain a disillusion. Stack limit 2, so I'm good there. It's going to be 3 undefendable damage, and then I can explode an additional ace this turn. So I'm going to explode this ace here for 1 damage, and it does use a club. So I roll a die and had half that as damage. Nice.
Yes.
So that adds 2 damage from this ace.
Basic around here.
Yep. That's what we
We're
like
not
there.
flashy.
And then we're going to go 3, 4. Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
4 damage.
4. How much did your club do?
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total.
Yep.
And then I'm going to heal for half of a die roll. In the
2.
neat. Puts me up to 20. We just like to keep everybody on the edge of their seats. That's what it is.
We're bored around here.
Yeah. So that's 7, 8, 9
Yep.
undefendable damage.
Undefendable. That bypasses shields.
Wow.
Down to 23.
23.
Okay.
All right. Now show us what a real undefendable attack looks like.
This is how you do it, boys. All right. So, unfortunately, I'm going to lose out on these shards.
Because you gain all 5 at once, right?
Yeah.
You convert them before you turn them in, so you just put a Glide in there.
That's true. I guess the freezer is faster than fast. And then flick 2 dice cube, aka 2 momentum. 6. And then it's going to be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, just 17.
Just
17. Oh. Down to what? 16?
16?
What was he at before?
6? He was at 23.
23.
Down 6.
Yep.
Oh, I missed the ultimate on your
It's okay.
effect there.
I'll just do it again.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Ultimate.
Oh, there it is.
Right. Ultimate.
Perfect. Ultimate. I'm bad at this.
I haven't done that crit
okay.
once all night either, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
Alright.
Main phase 2. Main phase 2, I'm going to spend my 1 CP and do equip poker face 2. So I have none CP left.
Okay. I will upgrade my defense for 2 CP, giving me none CP. That just worked out perfect.
Yeah. How about that? Okay. His turn. He didn't like those attacks.
Mm-mm.
He's coming in with this. But we have the opportunity. I'm going to spend my plot or my feet to re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to re-roll this one.
I do have a tip.
It's a 50% chance.
I don't have CP though. That's right.
Oh.
Oh.
That's yeah, that's unfortunate.
It is.
Okay. 50% did not work in our favor this time. All right, so he does drain life force. We got double crit on 5, which is not where we are at. So no dominance.
I do have a crit token, all right.
Oh, that's right. You do. So yeah, you'll get dominance. So range attack, opponent loses 1 CP. We're both at 0. Sucker. And then 9 defendable damage.
Gross.
So I roll 4 dice. Oh, I actually hit back for 4. How about that? I bring him down to 2. How's your defense looking?
Yeah. Okay. I'll roll my defense. I get 4 dice. I'm taking 9. We're gonna prevent 2. Taking 7. We're gonna do 1 back. On that, I gain 2 shards. I only have room for 1.
Brings him down to 1 health.
You did. How much did you hit him for?
I hit him for 4.
And then I just hit him for 1.
1. So he's down to 1.
Okay. And then I'm taking 9. Gross. Yeah.
Yep.
Taking 9. Down to 6.
Oh, I didn't I didn't take my damage. I just put the things back. Yeah, let's do that. I'm down to 11.
Okay.
Okay. So now he crisis clocks. Boop boop. He gains a flight. Not ideal. And then each hero receives collateral damage equal to the number of CP that hero has times 1. 0.
0.
Maximum plus 8.
Loser.
Get wrecked. And then he recovers. He gains a shield and he removes 2 random negative status effects from himself. He has none.
Loser.
All right. First player passes to you. Oh, your crit token was 1 draw card. It's a good thing it wasn't a gain of CP, huh? That would have been unfortunate.
Yeah, I suppose. I did draw into getting paid, though, so joke's on him.
Nah, sucker. Do you want to instant speed that before his crisis clock
Yeah.
triggers? Or
Okay. Or wait, what do you have? What do you mean? I was going to remove my dominance.
I was saying, I was wondering if you wanted to use your or you said it was getting paid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
That's instant.
Yeah.
So you could do that before the crisis clock resolves if you want to take
That's fine.
some damage there. No? Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are your first player and we're
Yeah.
on to the next turn. Where do you want to move to?
I'll grab the 1, 2. I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. 1 CP, please.
1 CP.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the +1 attack modifier and the stacko crits.
Okay. I'll take my income. I have no upkeep on my end. Draw a card.
I'm skipping my upkeep, so it's all on you.
Okay. Before I roll, I'm going to get him paid to buy my dominance. Can't be transferred, but
Ooh.
can be removed.
Would you rather I use disillusion to just remove your negative status effect?
That was my, but it has to be on me though, right?
When spent, choose a player to heal to or remove a negative status effect from that player. I'll choose you.
Okay.
To remove a negative status
I
effect.
think I was at 3 CP, right? Pretty sure I was.
With getting paid and income? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. So dominance is gone. You're safe from an ult.
Thank goodness.
Because that. Yeah. All right. We're gonna do a lot of overkill here, so buckle up.
He does have a flight, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
Oh, all right, there
It's
it
gone.
works. He does not have a flight.
All right, let's roll. Natty alt. 2, 3, 4. I will tip to a large. I guess I get a third roll. Oh no, I still tip. Thank God it was a 6. Ready to attack.
We're good at this game.
That would have been embarrassing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna sell bye-bye, try again, and transference for 3 CP.
Yep.
Putting me up to 4. I'm gonna spend my last 3 momentum for Squirrel Girl's ability. I'm going to also exhaust her, so we both get a +2 attack modifier.
Mm.
And then I get to grab a tile, a face-up tile from the board, which is going to be gaining 2 health. Put me up to 13. Okay. So I've got 4 CP, no momentum, and I've got these 2 cards.
Mm.
Let's go. Whoa.
Nope.
Let's not drop the dice in the garbage. There's one.
Oh.
Nope.
No. No other options here.
Yep. No think, just roll. And that's fine, because we have 4 CP,
Yeah.
and we can spend 4 CP to change 3 dice. Let's go.
Okay. Let's do some overkill. All right, falls on me. We're locked in our large, so we get to store 3 in the freezer. Before we do that, we are going to. I got to do it in order, don't I? I'm gonna lose out on him. That's fine. Because it's stored first, and I'm already fully converted. So then I can transfer, which my board's full. So really, it's just the glide coming out. And then 8, 10 damage. Defendable.
Okay.
So we're gonna hit into.
So he prevents 2,
Mhm.
so that goes down to 8. There's 3, 6, 9. So that takes out all his shields.
Yep.
And does no damage.
Does no damage. Then we're gonna glide.
Okay.
Glide up to Thotham. We're gonna store 2, which now I can do because I'm gonna convert these into a glide. Click to dice cube, aka momentum, and deal 6. Defendable.
Okay. So that becomes 4 with his defense.
Mhm.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 overkill.
And that's it for me.
All right. My turn here then.
Mhm.
I will accelerate 4 times, which I cannot do. I gain a dissolution, which I can do. I inflict disruption, which is gain a momentum. And then I regain an ace card. Sure, that one doesn't have stuff on it. And then I deal 11 damage. We're going to flip this to add 2. So that makes 13. And then I regain 2 aces.
You can activate that ace first before flipping. So,
Oh,
which
and
one?
regain itself from here?
Well, yeah, yeah. So you could flip the diamond to regain your heart, and then you could have accelerated that heart 4 times. Right.
Okay. Well,
So you see it. You
this, I don't know, because this is accelerate, gain, inflict, then regain an ace. Oh.
So you'd spend your diamond to flip your heart back over, then accelerate it 4 times, then
Okay.
then
That's
you
right.
could flip your heart again, I guess. Really wanted. But then no, never mind, because you can only activate one You can only activate one ace card per.
Right. Yeah. I
Never
mean,
mind.
doesn't matter in this instance anyway, but so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage. Putting him at 19 over.
19 over. The squirrel girl do anything? Nope.
I sacked her to give us the +2.
Yeah. Okay. I was just thinking maybe we can chip away a little bit more damage, but no. Okay.
Mm.
GG's.
We did it. That was all my cards and all my CP, and
Oh, you want it on yours too?
I missed it.
Oh, Matrix.
Jeez.
Whee!
Yeah, winner.